My name's Gene Denton. I'm a fishaholic, some could say. Spent my time fishing from a very early age and live here in the beautiful Coromandel Peninsula and yeah, get out there as much as I can. We're in Kuatunu, a beautiful place. Well, I guess miles of rugged coast and white sandy beaches and beautiful blue water. Today we're at the back of the Mercury Islands chasing kingfish. And yeah, there's a lot of different reefs out here you can go and have a look on, but we're showing the guys from the Captain magazine around. They're out there in their Stabicraft 1600. Just took them out and showed them around and put them onto a few kingfish. Got a few solid hookups, so we had a couple of double hookups there at times, and yeah, Jack was getting railed and complaining about he didn't know if he could do another one, and so there's a few high fives going around. We get kingies up around that 20-30 kilo mark. I think we probably got up around 15-16 sort of kilos today, so they're pretty decent sized kingies. There's a variety of ways you can catch them, but today we were targeting them with live baits, so started off the morning by catching small jack mackerel in around the shallows, and obviously putting them in the live bait tank and taking them out and dropping them on some of the deeper reefs and for the kingfish. We were using spin and 80-pound braid and 120-pound leader and circle hooks. We launched at Kuatunu. It's a sand ramp, it's got a little bit of a breakwater there. If you know where you're going, pretty good ramp. Can be a little bit treacherous at times depending on the conditions. So I've got a 1850 Supercab. It's great having a hard top on it, and yeah, biggest boat I've had so far. The 1850's got beautiful stability. It's a real awesome platform to fish off. You can have 2-3 people on one side of the boat. It's only a 5.8 metre boat, and you still feel very safe while you're fishing or filming or netting or leadering someone's fish. It's got plenty of storage in it. You can pack a lot of gear in there, up the front, down the sides. So I'm running a Yamaha F130 4-stroke. So I'm usually running at about 25 knots as a comfortable speed, and I burn around sort of that 21-22 litres an hour. So it's got really good economy. So 120 litre fuel tank, which I find usually does me pretty much for a full day fishing from really early in the morning right through to the evening. So it's got a really good range on it. The sounder I'm running is a Furuno TZ Touch 12-inch and a TM260 transducer. Generally when we're fishing on the reefs for the kingfish, we'll go out to the reef, scan around the reef using the sounder, and depending on what reef you're on, some I guess reefs have different characteristics, but you'll be able to see on the sounder what depth they're holding at. Some of the time I go out offshore and do deep drops anywhere up to sort of 400-450 metres, so sometimes heading out maybe 40-45 miles plus, so she's a long way out and a long way back, but you just have that extra confidence, I guess, with the hard top and the pontoons. The stability is good peace of mind. I often click it into reverse, have it in reverse just to keep me right on the spot for backing up when you're trying to hold your ground on either over the top of reefs for kingfish or deep dropping. The Game Chaser transom is really good. If you're going backwards, the water just slides around and it's not punching over the back, and you can manoeuvre around really easy. It's perfect. You can hear it's like a big grader blade backing up. Boof, boof, you can hear the water hitting it. What I love about fishing? I love the anticipation about it. I love the hunt, and I love taking other people out there too. I love sort of sharing that sort of adrenaline with other people and just seeing them buzzing, you know, like today particularly when you see that kingfish come up to the surface and you just see the pure joy on their face, and when you put it in their arms, you know, some people will be shaking and looking at it, and it's good to be able to make people feel that well, you know. So if you're looking to come over here to New Zealand and come up and chase our kingfish, it's a 3-hour flight from Australia, and you get yourself a rental car, drive up to the Coromandel Peninsula. It's about 2.5-3 hours. You can either come out with myself and catch a few, or just a small tinny will do if you're looking at going out on your own boat. You only need sort of 4 or 5 metre boat and to get out on the reefs and target them, or you can even just live bait around in the shallows in a smaller boat and catch them too. looks like the captain boys will have to come back and I'll show them a little bit more of the other big fish we've got to offer around here.